Thank you, class of 2015, for giving me the honor to speak to y'all today. Thank you, parents, grandparents, friends, and family. By the looks on their face, y'all have done an amazing job just getting them to this point. You ought to give yourself a hand just for getting them here. Pyromania, the Urban Dictionary states that the definition of pyromaniac is receiving the satisfaction of starting fires or exploding things. 18 years ago, I managed to start a little fire. Okay, maybe not a little fire, and maybe not just one. And they happened to span over a few counties. And that's how I proudly earned the nickname Jeremy Pyro Johnson. And that's, Notre Dame is where I earned that name as well. And I'm not, okay, maybe not proud of it. After being escorted out of Clay County, I had the option to go to night school, and my grades were already not good, so I was like, no, thank you. I came to Notre Dame, made my way here in 1996. I wouldn't classify starting those fires as one of my proudest moments ever, but it got me here, and I truly feel that it molded me and taught me so many things about who I am. Fast forward today, I'm 34 years old. I'm fixing to celebrate my 10-year anniversary with my beautiful wife, Crystal. We have 3 amazing little babies, Savannah, 6, Mason, and Natalie, which are 18 months. When I look back on my 34 years, there have been many situations, whether it be little bumps in the road or just thank you God moments. In the same year I went to Notre Dame, we found out that my brother had been diagnosed with colon cancer, Trace Hood. After fighting a long, hard battle, he passed away in 1998. Coincidentally, towards the beginning of 2013, I started noticing pains in my abdomen and swelling on my neck. After many doctor's appointments, I got diagnosed with lymphoma. After being diagnosed with lymphoma, after a few months after that, I learned that I had been misdiagnosed and I had stage 3 testicular cancer, and I had a 1% chance of surviving. That's what my doctors at MD Anderson told me. At this point in my life, I had 2 options. And the first option was dwell on the fact that I had the C word, cancer. Dwell on the fact that in layman's term, my doctor said pretty much, good luck with that. Dwell on that I had 200 hours of chemo, hair loss, sick all the time, multiple surgeries, you can name it. It was bad. I had 2 bone marrow transplants, and the other day I went to the doctor's office, and the nurse was talking to me, and she goes, looking at your report, it doesn't look like, I hadn't seen many people have 2 bone marrow transplants. And I was like, that makes 2 of us. I hadn't either. So after that, I realized I had the second option. I knew it was going to be an awful, long, hard, painful, emotionally, physically demanding little bump in my road. I never lost track of a certain verse in the Bible. It helped me fight this fight so long. It's Jeremiah 29:11. I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, not to hurt you, not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. I'm not saying any of the past 2.5 years was easy. Okay, it wasn't even a little easy. I fought the fight, and because of that support I got all over the world, all over the U.S., and most importantly, my wonderful hometown, in Notre Dame. I sat in a hospital. There were so many classes here that the students wrote me so many letters and things just to say that they cared about me. And I can never thank y'all enough for that. God has poured His grace out on me, and and my family and proved the doctors wrong and showed everyone that he's the true healer and the physician. He didn't heal me once from cancer, he healed me twice. I wanted to explode with gratefulness and share my story with everyone. And I wanted to help someone in the same situation if I could, or if I could show people the amazing power of prayer. Because I know the amazing power of prayer. This brings me to the reason I'm so thankful to be given this opportunity to stand before the class of 2015. The day I was told, Jeremy, congratulations, you're in remission. I couldn't help but think, this is the first day of the rest of my life. So, seniors, although you aren't experiencing the same life situation that I did, you are at the same fork in the road, where you had the opportunity to make your choices and to put all the effort into your life instead of your parents and your grandparents and everybody else helping you out. I know they still will help you out, but not as much as they did. I've learned the past couple of years, never take a moment or never take anyone for granted. Give thanks daily. Give thanks daily, and most importantly, make every day count and every decision count. I'm going to leave y'all with these two final quotes. First is by Robert Waldo Emerson. Do not follow where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. And the second one is by William Butler Yeats. Education is not the filling of a pail, but the lighting of a fire. It's not necessarily the diplomas that count. It's the different life situations in your life and what you have learned along your life and how you handle them. Seniors, you have the fire, the education. Seize the opportunity and show the world that you're a power maniac. Best of luck in all your future endeavors, and may God bless all of you. And thank you again, family, friends, class of 2015. Thank y'all so much. God bless.
Thank you, Jeremy. And now the presentation of